All right, Cancers, welcome in. I feel like I was just doing the May readings and now we're already into June. So, yeah, it's your birthday coming up, Cancers. End of June, we move into Cancer season. So, happy birthday to those June Cancers. So we're going to take a look and get some information and guidance for any sun, moon, rising, or Venus Cancer out there for the month of June. We got the summer solstice coming up as well, so that's exciting. I love the summer solstice. And what else do I got here? So you're the second reading I'm doing this month. For those of you interested, for a personal reading with me, you can schedule one on my website, which is linked below in the description. Make sure if you do to have Zoom set up an account with Zoom. If you do not want to use Zoom or can't get it set up, just reach out to me via my messaging in my website. And just let me know your, I do FaceTime or Skype are my other options. So provide me your FaceTime or your phone number or your Skype name so that I can find you. All right, let's get into it for Cancers. Let's see what's going on. Voyage. All right. Ooh, there was two cards here. Voyage. What's the secret guy? Power. So you could be going on a trip or some sort of voyage here, moving somewhere. Power. Oh, and then this one fell out. Going forward, yeah, definitely. There's you moving somewhere or going somewhere. There's movement forwards. This going forward card is kind of like a new path opening up for you, a path that's going to be supportive of growth, abundance, money. Just, this is like the grass is greener where you're going. The grass is definitely greener, and you're seeing this opening up this month for you. And there, with this power card, what I'm picking up is the lightning here. The lightning is the kind of harnessing the power of the lightning. So you're able to you're getting some support, and it could feel like here it looks like a storm. So it could almost feel like something like a storm brewing or something could go wrong. But actually how this is happening or unfolding for you is actually going to propel you forward. It's going to be the support and the power that's going to help with this manifestation or this voyage or this going forward piece. Something needs to power this. And I actually feel like I want to read that one. Sorry, I had to go grab the book because it was... I kind of want to read that power card for you. Let's see here. All right. So this is Mountain Thunder. This is your time. This is the time to claim your power and step into your potential. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will be without fear. You might feel uncertain, but do it anyways. Be courageous. Let the world hear your voice. Take a stand. Stand up for yourself and for others. Share your passion. Teach from the heart. Write, and your words will have great meaning. Hold your body as if you were incredibly valiant, noble, and brave. After all, you are. So this thunder, the sound is deafening as it echoes from mountain peak to mountain peak. Mountains represent strength, power, and permanence, as well as being a potent symbol for attaining spiritual heights as they extend into the sky towards the heavens. Thunder and lightning traditionally represent surging power, enlightenment, and revelations of divine matters. So, this could be some revelations, enlightenment, like it said. There's a combination here of the mountains, and it could be that you feel like you've been on this journey, like you've been kind of trekking up a mountain, right? It's been challenging, it's been difficult, and it's like finally overcoming that. And then it's almost like reaching the top of the mountain, and the thunder and lightning, it's like this, but it's more of a spiritual representation of like, you know, the wisdom coming from the whole process of climbing the mountain and then getting those revelations, getting that enlightenment. So I feel like there's some symbolism there too. I'm getting this whole vision of like the climb up the mountain and reaching the mountaintop, and like what greets you is this thunder and lightning, but there's something really powerful about it. And you know, instead of it being like, oh, this is scary, it's actually something that's like, you know, Thor's thunder, you know, the thunder god. There's something like you're getting the power of the storm. Interesting. Let's keep going. Okay, we got Six of Pentacles. The World. Big stuff here. Endings, new beginnings. Six of Cups. 2 sixes. Judgment. More big stuff. 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. And then here's your 10 of Cups. There's kind of a realization. Here's the 10 of Cups is like the grass is greener, right? You're finally opening up to some new experience, a new period that's a lot more balanced. It's gonna feel there's more rest. Like I feel like you've like the climb up the mountain, right, is difficult, it's challenging physically, mentally, emotionally, and now all of a sudden it's the time to like, this is almost like going down a hill, like you're going down the mountain now and things are easier. Into the valley, there's like rest and rejuvenation here. So it could be actually taking a trip. But I also feel like this voyage is this whole, it's referring to the journey that you've been on, and the point that you're at now and what's ahead. There's some balancing out of the past. It's almost like you're finally reconciling or integrating the past, and you're finally getting the fruits of the past. Like there's nuggets of treasure of what happened in the past, and now it's like the offering. It's almost like again, this is like a visualization of, this could be your ancestors, past loved ones, but there's some sort of offer now. It's like they're giving you the fruit of what they all went through and what you've been through, and now you're receiving something from that. And it's blowing in. The Judgment too kind of is the same as this Power card, with this like bolt of, you know, out of the blue, this like the thunder, right? The loud, the trumpet here in the Judgment card. It's like an awakening of enlightenment here with Judgment. It's like finally seeing and understanding the truth and getting the clarity to know how you need to move forward. Hearing the call of your soul, of the universe. And it's finally like the work and effort, you know, the seeds that you planted are now producing some great things for you. Producing more ease, more time, more connection, just more fulfillment, I feel, in general. So let's keep going. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this has been a very difficult, challenging, like, pass for you. Many times you wanted to give up. I feel like you're physically feeling beat up right now. And we have, I keep just overlooking Jupiter here, but he's in your reading, Cancer. So there's a sign of good luck too for June. So strength. So you're overcoming the past. 6 of Cups refers to the past. I feel like the 9 of Wands, this is like the past. And you're currently in this space of, you know, finding strength and power to power through just this last kind of pivotal point where you're reaching the top of the mountain. 2 of Pentacles. There's a bit of uncertainty, though, about what's ahead. And there's some uncertainty, not sure. Maybe you're kind of weighing some options right now, too, about what to do in regards to a certain situation. Just feeling all over the place. Knight of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. And the Emperor. I'm going to get the last row here just to help. So we have the King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. So I feel like potentially this is referring to a relationship or situation where, like, this could be love, again, a relationship where, you know, in this deck, I've never picked up on this until right now, but this Knight of Cups, he almost has this, like, arrogance a little bit of, like, an air to him, I feel. And I feel like there's this could refer to your relationship that you were in or still are in. But this person, it's like there's love here and they're trying to show up as the Knight of Cups, but it's almost like you've had to do all the work in this relationship, and this person, the way they're loving you or putting, it's not producing balance. There's an imbalance here in this relationship, and you're over it. You're over it. You could have already ended this, or you could at this point be like contemplating the ending of this and finding the courage to actually, you know, do this. Because this person, you know, it's almost like they're trying to create this image, or they're trying to create this life for themselves. The King of Pentacles is very externally focused. This type of person is very, you know, particular about, like, you know, I need to have, you know, it's like I need to build myself up to a certain place for me to feel like I've been a success, that I really have my life together, that I'm ready to, you know, that I can provide, you know, a certain level of physical, like money or house or a type of life to somebody. But yet they also want love. But there's this self-focus that's too much. Like, they're too focused on themselves. They don't have the ability to really invest in the relationship or give in a way, in a balanced way, to somebody else, because they're too focused on themselves. And so this working together in the middle here, the 3 of Pentacles, it's like trying to work together, and it's almost like somebody in the relationship is trying to control how this goes down. It's almost like you're doing the work, or someone's doing the work, and the other person is just directing the other person. There's this issue with how you're collaborating currently with people in your lives. It could be at work. This could be like an issue with coworkers. This could be an issue with family or friends or a relationship. But there's definitely conflict here. There's a conflict of values. There's a conflict of how we do stuff. Different people are trying to like stand up for themselves, and they think what they're doing is right. So they keep resisting everybody else, but then the other person's resisting too. So there's a bunch of clashing here. You could be feeling like there's a lot of clashing of interest, a clashing of personalities, of how we do things, and it's just not working for you. Like you're just kind of like, you finally almost, I'm feeling the sense of like stepping back objectively and just being like, my life right now is a bit of chaos here with my connections and the people around me. And I just like, there's something about needing to reassess and move in a different direction. And there's a bit of uncertainty about how that's going to happen. You want to take charge here of your own life and stand up and say, enough's enough. I want to build and create a sanctuary for myself, a life where I feel that it's a life where it's my vision, it's my values, and it's not, I feel like maybe a situation has just, I just feel like it could be a life in general. I don't feel like I feel like there's a lot of aspects right now that are conflicting for you. It could be more than just a relationship. It could also be life, work, family situations, but it's you wanting to build a new life for yourself that's really grounded, stable, peaceful. Like you need some like time off almost to like rest and rejuvenate yourself and figure out and create like this 10 of Cups, Four of Wands here. It's almost like too with this deck, this Four of Wands, it's like Alice here with her 3 cats. It's like you're over people in general, and you just want a sanctuary to create a new home that's your dream, and you just want your pets and your your kids or something, and you don't want to deal with anyone else. There's this kind of essence about that. What's with the Knight of Cups here and this King of Pentacles? Let's speak to us. 6 of Swords in reverse. So there's this like trying to like row upriver, right? You're trying to row against the current here, and it's not, you're not getting anywhere with this person. Basically, you're not getting anywhere because like it's again this like someone wants to row in one direction, someone wants to row in a different direction, and you're just going nowhere. You're just stuck, right? And it's just too, when you're rowing upriver, it's a lot more physically challenging, and that's that 9 of Wands. Let's get Ace of Swords. Yeah, so it's almost like the truth needs to come out. There needs to be some like come to Jesus about the situation, addressing the truth about it. Maybe it's you needing to speak your truth about like you're done. You're kind of giving up. I can't keep doing this. What's the 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands here? 2 of Swords. Yeah, feeling stuck. Feeling like you don't know how to get out of this. And you've just kind of gone within yourself at this point, and you're just kind of like blocking everyone out. In this deck too, in the back, there's like 2 direction signs here, but she's not seen. So like one is like the Mad Hatter, the other one says the March Hare. But she's kind of not, it's like the directions are right behind her because she can see each road, or like, you know, the directions, but she's not seeing it. So she's trying to feel her way because she feels like she doesn't have the clear direction of which way to go or what to do. So she's kind of, the 2 of Swords is kind of almost like you're going within yourself here. because you're blocking all of this. There's like so many different things happening externally, and you're kind of over it. You're blocking everyone. What's the Two of Pentacles here? Emperor, Four of Cups, just like disappointment here. Tower, yeah, blowing up. So we need the tower's coming in. The universe needs to help you feel unstuck. So this is really interesting because I just filmed the weekly reading for the last week of May before I did your reading, Cancer. So I would, if you didn't watch that video, I would go back and watch the video of the last week of May, the weekly reading. That's, I think, starting May 25th, because it had a similar message. There's this, it's almost like this, and I go more in depth about feeling stuck versus you really are stuck. So I'm not going to rehash that because that video will explain that. But I definitely feel this sense of like you've been stuck in a situation, or you just feel stuck in a reality where there's so much going on around you that just doesn't align with you. It feels chaotic. It feels kind of out of control. And the Four of Cups is kind of in this place of like, you're so focused on, oh my God, nothing's working. I'm stuck. I don't have this, blah, blah, blah. And the Tower needs to come in and try and help kind of push you out of this place of uncertainty, this place of not knowing what to do. And like, what do I do here? Like, what's the best path? And the Tower is going to come in and help blow this up and help give you the power and the direction on how to go forward here. So what's the Four of Wands? The Devil. Okay. There's a lot of fear here, but I feel also the Devil's referring to like some karmic stuff that has been going on that you've been also maybe feeling stuck in. And the High Priestess is gaining this new enlightenment, this new awareness, new wisdom about your situation, the journey you've been on, why things happen the way they did, and really giving you some new perspective spiritually and like in your soul about how to move forward and find the Four of Wands for yourself and find the Ten of Cups. Interesting. So I just want to see the Six of Cups and the Judgment card in the underneath here. Page of Wands, new ideas. Five of Cups. There's this shift, this new lighter energy coming in to help you with kind of balance out this Five of Cups energy. I also feel like there's some grief that you've been carrying from the past. And that's what, to me, this offer from the past is giving you, is this, there is some sort of healing and reconciliation of the past. And this is tied to like some heavy emotional trauma or grief or depression from the past that you're reconciling. And you're finally gaining the fruits of this. Like it's almost like the Seven of Pentacles could refer to like past lives in this life. And the work that you've put in from a soul level, like this is going back, this is like, we're going above the physical reality now with the Seven of Pentacles. Like you've been putting in work and effort and sowing the seeds for lifetimes that has led you to this momentous moment in June to help move you past this finally. It's finally like it's almost like you've karmically done the work. You've lived the lifetimes and gone through the crappy things to finally now, you could have a theme of grief in these lifetimes. And this also could have you could have major grief from your childhood here with the Page. But it's like finally there's this reconciliation, healing that now opens you up to be available for this Ten of Cups and Four of Wands. And that's what this karmic, you're finally, this whole understanding of all of this, it's almost like this, download of everything and understanding like this lifetime. Maybe you've also had some awareness of past lifetimes or like past life hypnosis that you've done. So you have a perspective of this that's a lot higher level than most people. And maybe it's even for some of you, if you've been drawn to doing some past life stuff, I would say do that right now, because this reading is kind of guiding you to give you a more broader perspective of your life and what you've been through and why. And look at this, justice on the bottom. So yeah, you're karmically, there's like a karmic retribution happening here, that you're finally getting kind of your justice after going through a lot of stuff. Wow, Cancers, this is pretty big. This is like a huge shift in June for you. But it's really setting you on a new course here. Voyage, going forward, power. It's going to give you the power now to really start living the life that you've always felt that you like should have lived or should have, you know, had. It's going to start opening up for you. Awesome. All right, Cancers, I'm going to let you go. Hit that like button if you like the reading. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It supports me and it keeps us connected here. Hit that bell if you want to be notified for future videos. But yeah, I mean, have an amazing June. I think this is going to be groundbreaking for you, Cancers. So yeah, enjoy your June, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.